Hi, my name is Uttam Banerjee. There are quite a few things I wish I had known about them before starting up my venture. I wish I had the access to explore the other fields as well. Talking about design, I became familiar with the subject only in my final year of engineering and finance only after starting up the venture. Even in the engineering, design used to be more inclined towards technology. And it was only, when I joined my post graduation program, I could understand that design is much more than that. It was only then I found out that design is an emotion, it's the feeling, it's about embracing the problems and challenges. When you look at innovation, we only think about products and technologies, but I strongly feel innovation is everywhere. There is innovation that is required in finance, there is innovation that is required in sales, in strategic development, in marketing, in short, everywhere. And I wish I had little more knowledge about finances when I was starting up or I was growing up. I never gave that importance or took interest in these areas before I entered this journey. When you start something from scratch, you are the only one who plays almost all the roles from top to bottom. And it's always useful to have basic background and hands-on experience on multiple of these areas or subjects. And I feel having knowledge in some of these areas or some of these important aspects would have helped me take my decisions more tactfully and quickly.
Hi, my name is Vikram Goyal, founder Incredible Devices. Incredible Devices is a medtech startup with a mission to democratize Indian healthcare by making it safe, affordable, and accessible for all sections of society, irrespective of patient social status, economic class, and geographical reach. Running a medtech startup is altogether a different challenge, which requires regulatory compliance, precision manufacturing, and a different strategy for marketing and penetration. I wish if I had known all these things, along with the art of building the great team, breaking down the vicious cycle of procrastination and sticking to timeline, the journey would be much easier and we would be able to create much better impact.
My name is Sachin Dubey and I'm the co-founder and CEO of Module Innovations. Module Innovations is a startup that is based in Pune, and we are trying to make some of the most innovative products point of care diagnosis of urinary tract infections. Sharing some of the key learnings that I had in my social entrepreneurship journey of Module Innovations. The first is the idea and the problem. You should be extremely passionate about the idea that you have and the problem that you're trying to solve. Is this problem going to change the lives of millions of people around the globe? Is the question that you should be asking. The second was the team. The team that you choose should be extremely important. The feelings and the passion that an entrepreneur as yourself have should resonate with all the members of the team. Third is that you should be surrounded by some of the great mentors. Mentors help you eliminate those mistakes by their experiences, which might be very tricky for your startup. Fourth, and the most important, is that you should have belief in the idea and the problem that you're trying to solve. And importantly, you should have belief in yourself. As a social entrepreneur, you should celebrate and feel happy that you are going to change the world for the betterment of everybody.
I wish I was exposed to user-centric design and design thinking. I wish I was exposed to the structured product development cycle that is followed in the industries. I wish there were small-scale manufacturers in India with whom we could develop product tooling quickly and who could continue to provide quality products on time.
I wish I had known much more strongly and much more in practice the central tenet of being a social design entrepreneur. Listen to your customer. Listen to your customer not only for the big things, designing your solution or thinking about the problem you want to solve for them, but also listen to your customer for the small things. You don't know where to put the button on your app, don't know where to put the handle on your hardware product, ask your customer. Listening to the customers in every step of the journey takes time, and it takes effort, and it takes you to put aside the things that are in front of you to do that. But if you put that time in, it pays off dividends and pays for itself many times over. I've found that during the last 10 years, every time that I've pushed myself to say, let's spend more time and listen to our customer, we've succeeded more in designing good and successful social design products. So I hope you think about that and you push yourself to listen to your customer, not only in the beginning, not only when designing the solution the first time, but when iterating it, but when designing your processes, when designing every step of your journey.
Startup or entrepreneurship is a new phenomenon in our country, and it became more popular in recent years. I wish I knew that there is the fundamental difference between a startup and an established company. The set of challenges can be very different in a startup and an established company. As a founder of your company, you can have the vision for your startup to become TCS or Facebook or Apple. But for that, you have to make everything from the scratch, including the culture, the team, the values, the mission, the vision for your startup, everything from the scratch. I wish I knew the right people from established businesses for mentorship and networking. They could help me to establish the lot of startup activities, which include the team building, the HR, how to manage the finance.
I should have known about design thinking and developing products when I was too young at the school and college level. I didn't know that design thinking can have a very good social impact like what I know now after all my 3 degrees and all. And also I wish I should have known about, I should have got access to internet like what we are having now at my younger age, so that I would have done so many things which I am doing it now at a later stage. I wish all our younger generations who are having so much access and design thinking should take up the lead and initiative and develop many more products with the ability to think without any kind of hindrance